Weaving is a centuries-old craft that requires patience, imagination, and an eye for detail. Once Claudia Mills started doing it, something just clicked.
I always liked working with my hands, but I didn't like getting my hands dirty as I did in ceramics, so the weaving was perfect for me.
Claudia sewed as a child and loves fabrics. She does what's called rag rug weaving. Strips of cloth or leather pass through vertical threads wound on the loom.
I use all new textiles because since I do custom work, I have to have certain amounts of colors for each project.
Before she starts a rug, she uses fabric samples to make a mock-up for the design.
And I work with these and I decide on an order, and then I will actually put the little pieces of fabric right into the drawing so the client can see the real colors and how it's going to be.
Her assistant Sandra uses the finished plan to weave the rug. It takes a day to set up the loom.
All the measurements are done, all the yarn has been wound, and it's been threaded on the loom and tensioned and set in the proper places so she can actually make the piece.
Sandra works on a loom similar to those used in other cultures.
She creates this space called the shed here by pushing on the treadles at the bottom, which raise these parts called the harnesses to create the space. So she's alternating the threads. She's actually right here at the edge of this yellow, finishing this yellow section, and now she'll work into the purple.
The fabric is cut at an angle to make a smooth transition between colors. It takes about an hour to weave a foot length of a 2-foot wide rug, so a 6-foot rug takes about a day. The work is physically demanding, so Sandra has to take breaks before she's finished.
This is the rug that Sandra was working on earlier today. This is one of our 2x6 runners.
Claudia enjoys the rug's subtle intersections of color.
For instance, in here you can see where the gray fabric mixes with the blue, it mixes with the rust and the coral, and it all looks like a whole new group of colors.
The runners cost about $65 a square foot. Custom rugs are $75 a square foot. Claudia says the rich colors keep the process fresh.
It's working with all the different possibilities there are, seeing how colors interact with each other. That's always the most exciting part, is taking a very simple process and trying to make it more interesting and more distinctive by using different